Okay, so we begin with interview as the writing skill. And many of the state board students might be already familiar because you have the interview question in 10 standard, and other board students also, need to pay attention. So it carries 4 or 3 marks, okay, depending upon the paper pattern. And we will be sharing the paper pattern once it is finalized. Now, regarding interview, it is the most simplest writing skill, right? You simply have to ask questions. You don't even have to write the answers. But still, many of the students, they pose, or rather, they write irrelevant questions, okay? And obviously, we feel sad to deduct their marks. So because this is easiest, so I expect every one of you to get full on full marks, right? The only thing is, you need to follow the instructions, the rules which are, there for interview questions, and you can get full marks, right? And to begin with, the prerequisites of interview. Prerequisites means what are the things that you need to arrange before you start interview. So you will be the person who is asking questions. You can ask questions from a celebrity or any other, kind of a doctor or scientist, okay, in your locality or maybe somewhere else, right? So obviously, when you are asking questions, it's not simply whatever comes to your mind you have to ask, right? So you have to prepare well in advance, right? What kind of questions you have to ask, and who's the person, and accordingly relevant questions you have to ask, right? So we will see that in examples. So areas covered, then time management. Now time management will be, applicable in everything that you do. When you're writing exams, you have to consider the time. And students, many of the time, students have this tendency that English is very easy. Interview, I have written so many interviews in tense, it's quite easy. So that's fine, but unless and until you have a good hand over it, okay, you may be able to write, but then you will not be able to complete it in time, right? So you need to practice, you need to understand what is expected so that you are able to complete your paper on time. Then your interview needs to be interesting, okay? And we'll just see more things here. Now, this person, J. Krishnamurti, is regarded as one of the greatest philosophical and spiritual figures of 20th century. And he claimed no allegiance to any caste, nationality, religion, or tradition. So now here, the interview is an extract from the talks and discussion held by J. Krishnamurti with students of Rishi Valley School. So Rishi Valley School students have been asking questions to this great personality, and he communicates his idea of education as an instrument of transformation of the human mind. So transformation means change of human mind. Unless and until we change ourselves, we won't be able to change the world. That's the idea. So students, we begin with the interview, and you can just read it later, okay, the entire text. So here, first of all, the student is beginning the question, okay, with some facts, right? So this is what you need to understand, that before you ask the question, it's good if you, provide some facts. So here the student says, like, people are mostly indifferent or callous. Okay, callous means they don't care about the feelings of the other people, right? So here he is asking the question before the philosophical person like Krishnamurti. Now, obviously, you cannot pose this question if you're asking or if you're interviewing a scientist or if you're interviewing a sports personality. You cannot ask them, how can you change people, right? So obviously, depending upon the kind of person that you're interviewing, the questions will be different. So here the sample answers are also mentioned. Although in the interview, you don't have to write the sample answers. So here he is just, explaining in general that we need to understand, okay, the world, the past generation is vanishing, okay, because with time everything changes. Earlier people were caring about each other, and now people are changing tendencies, okay, they are becoming indifferent. So this is how the world has changed, and we need to understand that if we follow each other blindly, then we will end up with working like robots, okay, not caring about each other. That's the idea over here. Then the student is asking another question. So students, in this text, we will be focusing more on the questions part, right? So you ask us to change. What do we change into? So because in the initial introduction, we have mentioned that Krishnamurti wants that our mind should be transformed. A transformation of mind is expected. So here the student is asking a very straightforward question. When you're asking us to change, what should we change into, right? So now you all are students, right? So if I ask you to change, you'll obviously ask me how you want us to change. Describe it, right? So here Krishnamurti is describing that you need to understand, first of all, that you have done something wrong. Okay, maybe some virtue, okay, or rather vice, I should use the words. Maybe there is some quality in your nature which is, not a healthy, okay, not a very good quality. So you need to understand and then you need to accept it, right? Acceptance is very important. So once you accept that you're wrong, then you should think about, ways and means how you can change. And that is possible only if you, start, repeating this thing to you, I must change, I must change, right? And only then you will start thinking about change and then you will actually change a little later. So this is a very gradual process, a very slow process, but we have to be patient. Now let's say if you're greedy. So first of all, you don't need to understand where you're greedy. Many people are greedy about money. Okay, they don't have any importance for food. But then there are people who are greedy about food. The more you give them, the more they ask for. One pizza, no, two, three, and so on. So that's great, right? So you need to understand where exactly is the problem in your personality. I'm talking about the inner personality, and there is no one else who is, monitoring you. So it's a self practice, or introspection, which is called as. So you need to understand what is the problem and then how you can stop that, negative habit coming your way. Because any negative habit, you will feel that if I'm eating two or three pizza, what difference does it make to other people? But you are actually forming or developing a habit which is going to be troublesome for you and obviously not for others. So in what way, that we are not discussing here now. So here this is just example quoted. So here, he's just giving the example that different children have come past through the school and they have become engineers. And then he's just, mentioning that, people, though they become engineers, but then they also develop some or the other negative traits in their personality. So student is asking, what do you mean by ordinary when he's referring to ordinary people? So Krishnamurti is, answering the simply, like those who are not very passionate. Obviously, to become extraordinary person, you need to have passion, intense desire, and only then you will think about becoming, let's say, engineer or doctor. Unless and until you have an intense desire, you will remain an ordinary person. You will take ordinary decisions. You will work ordinary way. In case if you have passion, then you will stretch a little long. Instead of studying for, let's say, 6 hours, you may stretch and study for more by sacrificing other things, right? So that is observed in passionate people, and this things is not observed in the ordinary people. They live their ordinary life, okay, sleeping for 6, 7, or 8 hours, and then following their, schedule the way it is. So that's ordinary. And then student is asking, how can we get rid of being ordinary? So obviously, life is not just meant to be ordinarily doing things what we are doing. That what even animals do it, right? Sleeping, eating, and so on and so forth. Okay, even birds build their nests. So you cannot just end up your life, doing ordinary things what even animals are doing, right? You're a human being, so you need to understand how can you make a difference in yourself. So that's what the question is asking. How can we get rid of? Get rid of means how can we stop being ordinary, and what are the things required to become extraordinary? So here, first of all, Krishnamurti is saying that you cannot get rid out of it, just do not be it. So how, again, your student is confused. So student is asking how. So here Krishnamurti is saying there is no how, because you cannot follow the instructions of others are saying. You have to bring a transformation in yourself. You need to understand how. If I tell you that such and such things you will do, then you will say I don't get food on time, and then this thing happens and that thing. So every house will have a different schedule and different excuse, but then you need to understand how to work it out. So that's why, Krishnamurti is saying there is no how. Then he's also explaining that you know nothing about it. Okay, so he's basically generally explaining about people in general. Okay, that people are not even aware about if they have any negative trait in them unless and until they start introspection. Introspection is judging yourself. So here he's giving a suggestion again, because many great people, they don't give instructions, they give suggestions, and then it's up to people whether to take it seriously or just ignore. So he's giving a suggestion that it's meditation which can, help us. And basically, in meditation, you unlearn the negative things and you learn new things, right? So this is what is, to be practiced. And to explain you in short, meditation is a two-way communication with God. Normally in prayers, we say so many things. Oh God, give us our daily bread, and so on and so forth. You help me pass exams, and also you are just simply speaking. You are not taking efforts to listen to God. With meditation, you sit in silence and you can communicate with God. So, obviously, God will not speak the way you speak, God will communicate with you through your thoughts. So, that's all meditation is all about, and we'll not go much into the depth. So, so that's what here Krishnamurti is trying to explain, that all this is so difficult in the sense that many people, those who don't have the habit of meditating, they find it difficult. So anything new that comes your way is going to be difficult, obviously, unless and until you have a passionate feeling that I have to change, and only then you will take up the challenge. So that's what he is all about, that if you want to achieve something in life, you have to understand that you can't remain ordinary and achieve, right? So to become extraordinary, you have to stretch yourself. And before you stretch yourself, you need to understand that everything comes from your mind. So you have to train your mind through meditation. That is what the innate message that excuse me, that Krishnamurti is giving all about. Then as your and in meditation itself, you become conscious about your thoughts. So that's what here Krishnamurti is asking you to do. You need to watch your thoughts, how one thought pursues another thought. And then sometimes you get mixed type of thoughts. Sometimes some thoughts are good, you're thinking about your family, and sometimes you have negative thoughts, taking revenge from your classmate or something. So all thoughts come to your mind, so you need to understand how to filter those thoughts, right? And focus on thoughts which are constructive for yourself and for others. So he has just given a hint about meditation. So basically, the idea is that you need to understand what kind of questions have to be asked, okay, depending upon the kind of person you're interviewing, right? You simply cannot ask, let's say there was a topic. Imagine you're interviewing one of the lady who is staying in the old age home, right? So one of the student has written in the paper, what is your age? I mean, that's a bullshit question, okay, very stupid question. And rather than, giving even half or 1 mark, we feel like, deducting marks. So such kind of irrelevant questions could be, creating a negative impression in the mind of the person who's checking your paper. So you have to, practice. Okay, though it is quite easy, okay, interview, but then you have to understand what is relevant and what is irrelevant, right? So identify incorrect statements. So one wants, this is related to a text. These are scenario based. Okay, this is what you can, take the idea of questioning. Okay, so let's say you're interviewing a person who has just recently become famous in the movies, right? So you can ask, what are your future plans? Then, who was your inspiration? This is a common question which you can ask celebrity or any person who has achieved something, a sports person. Then, if you had hurdles, challenges, how did you overcome them? What struggle you have to do? These are, common questions, and you can just if you know that you cannot think of more, at least you include these questions. And in case if you can think of, you can definitely think of some other questions if you want to stand apart. Okay, then for a sports personality, you can ask like who was your coach, mentor, and then at the end you can ask anyone like a scientist or a celebrity or sports personality, like what's the message for the youngsters. This is the basic idea. Okay, and then apart from that, you can ask like, did you get family support? Because many of the times, if you decide to become a cricketer, your family will oppose you. Like they want you to become such and such, and you want to become a cricketer. So the first question which could come to anybody's mind is whether your family supported you. Then, in case if you have some alternate career choice, and then what were the awards? Then how did you feel when you lost this game, and so on. And then turning point, okay, if there was any in your life. And you can also ask about success formula or techniques. So these are basic questions. So first questions will be like, opening questions, you are beginning. And before that, there will be welcoming the guest, then main body, then concluding questions, and then summing up. So this was about interview, right? And prepare a small presentation. This is about presentations and not for you. Okay, so this is a question which every one of you can attempt and present and send me on WhatsApp. Like if you have to interview a leading personality in a particular field, so that's your choice which personality you take, a sports personality or science personality or anybody else, right? And you have to jot down the question. So you can prepare it and send it to me in the next week. So that was about interview. And before I start with the topic, I would allow you to speak if you have to. Okay, anyone wants to say anything regarding interview? Atul Tiwari, turn your video on and show me if you noticed something. Atul Tiwari. Okay, seems is not there. Okay, next. Dheeraj Pawar, turn your video on and show me if you have noticed something. Dheeraj Pawar. Okay. Kalyani Gund, turn your video on and show me what you have noted. Yes, Kalyani. Okay. So following students will be marked absent for the day. And next, Rudra. Okay, you have already turned your video on. So can you show what you have noted? Yes. Minute. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Sanika Shirsat, turn your video on and show me. Sanika Shirsat.
Ma'am, I noted down some meanings you said earlier, prequitize, colors, and only that I noted.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and anything anyone wants to say, anything, any question? I suppose that topic was quite easy. So now we'll begin with film review, and before that, I'll put you all on mute. Okay, someone is asking about sports personality. Yes, you can write about sports personality, as I already mentioned. Okay. Now regarding film review, many of you might have understood, okay, what is film review all about. So let's say a movie has just released, and obviously, we all are busy, so we don't want to, spend our precious time in watching without even knowing whether the movie is going to be interesting, okay, or boring, right? So what happens is nowadays many people even before they decide to spend 200 or 300 rupees for a ticket, okay, they think rather it's to ask the friends, how is the movie. So your friends tell you, or rather they recommend you, yeah, it's interesting, thrilling, so you should watch it, and then accordingly you take decision to buy it. But then let's say you don't have like-minded people, okay, maybe your friend is good but then his choice is different when it comes to movies. So you want some standard, people or some experts, to give the review. So review is basically, giving an idea about what the movie is all about, right? And it can be, from the critic's point of view, okay, giving the good and the bad points that movies, have. And then accordingly, you take a decision whether you should be watching that movie, whether you should be spending your precious time and money on, and even effort for that matter, right? So here, this is a conversation which says that what kind of movie it is and so on. So depending upon the length of the movie, also we develop interest. If the movie is short, oh, 1 hour, I'll definitely watch it. Okay, I'll find out if it's interesting, and then you yourself can actually give the review. So many people, they are interested, rather than asking others, they feel that they should watch the movie first and then give the review to the others. So if you feel you can watch a 1 hour movie, then you will say that yes, it's quite easy. Then in case if the movie is little long, then you will say no, I will ask someone before I watch it. So again, depends upon your interest. So basically, review is giving ideas, okay, whether the movie is worth watching, okay, or it's simply boring. And then you might have seen in newspapers and on internet, there are ratings given, star ratings, given to the movies, like 1 star, 2 stars. So 5 star is a really good movie, and then depending upon the number of less stars, and it indicates it's not a very good movie to be watched if it's just having 1 or 0 star. So here the Jungle Book movie review, a sample is given before you. So this is the idea, okay, how you are expected to write the review. And most of the time you get a freedom to choose the movie of your choice. But in case if the board decides that they will see the review only on this particular movie, because then students, they may misuse the freedom. So you may get the question like, you write the review on this movie only, right? Although this is quite paradoxical, because if you have not watched that movie, then how will you write the review? So most of the time you are free to choose the movie of your choice and give the review about it. So we'll see the sample and the structure, how a review is written. So first you will obviously write the name of the movie and give a dash and write that you're writing a review, and then the story in general. So Rudyard Kipling's classic tale of young boy brought up in the jungle. So this tells you like who is the author of the book. Initially, this book, this movie is taken from the book Jungle Book, and the author of the book is Rudyard Kipling. So you are giving the review by beginning that this is a classic tale which was actually by Rudyard Kipling. So this tells you like there is a young boy who is brought up to life once again on the big screen in a fittingly wonderful way. As I mentioned that we are testing your creative skills. So just simply writing a movie, even a eighth standard student can do, right? So how can you make a difference, okay, and show that you are not an eighth standard by using the new words, okay? You can use innovative style of writing. So here you can just see how it's mentioned that on a big screen is expressed in a wonderful way. Then Mowgli leads a peaceful and happy life with a wolf pack led by Akela, okay, and Raksha. until the tiger Sher Khan enters the scene. So when you mention about tiger enters the screen, okay, you are actually telling that this is thrilling, right? So obviously, those who are reading your review, they will find out what happened when the tiger came. So I will definitely watch the movie. So basically, people rely a lot on the reviews, okay, because they know that the reviews won't be like false, okay, pseudo reviews won't be there. So normally, people those who are writing reviews, okay, they write genuine information. So here you are indicating that it's a thrilling movie. Those who are interested in such kind of movies, they can definitely go ahead and watch. And here is the moment you use the term insatiable desire for revenge. So you come to know this movie is about taking revenge. And in case if you are a kind of a person that you want to watch some action-packed movies, then you will think about going. Then if you go to cinema to watch a movie that will draw you into fantasy world of wonder, so February's retelling of the story, which so many of us remember from childhood. So obviously we know that we have seen such and such movie in our childhood. Then there is a retelling of the story. Then how you tell the story, okay, in a different way, that is also a art. So this movie has been retold by February. So this is what you come to know, and you are actually trying to grab the attention of the readers that this movie is same which you have learned in your childhood, okay, but still it is being retold by someone else. So you feel that, okay, let's see how this movie is, right? uh, so you are also explaining the key characters are the important characters. Then you're explaining about movie in general, that while cities, of course, the only person here, all the animals have a fantastic degree of photorealism. So here depends upon the kind of language that you use, that also makes a difference, so that people will feel that what is there in the movie. So you are explaining in general, in short, about the movie using polished language, okay, and it is advisable that you write a movie which was definitely good. So avoid writing negative reviews, right? It's not that you're not allowed, but then if you're writing something negative, you need to definitely justify in what way it is negative. Okay, so simply many students write review, this movie is boring, don't watch. That's not acceptable. You will end up getting half mark or maybe not even that, right? So even if you're writing some negative review, you need to justify it with proper explanation. So that's why we advise students to write only positive reviews. Okay. And that's what, how many paragraphs it is. So first of all, it is like about the movie, then review, then you are explaining the movie in two paragraphs, right? This is how a review is written. So you have to explain about the landscapes which have been shown in the movie, okay, and then how was the camera, then dubbing, and then if there were songs, let's say talk about Hindi movies which cannot complete without songs. So if you're explaining about songs, like whether songs were really worth watching or they were simply boring or simply added for the sake of being added. And sometimes movies, content is less, songs are more. So you can write about that. And if the music was enchanting, you can write about the music. Then you can also explain about the dialogues. Okay, if the movie had some extraordinary dialogue used, and you can tell about the acting, okay, about the various actors, okay, that they have. So you will have to name the actors also. And then mention whether they have really enacted it well. And then the overall thing, you can explain about the direction, which is something very important, or screenplay, right? So it is screenplay which actually holds the audience. So you can mention the screenplay is excellent, and that's why many people have spent time and money. And then at the end, you can also mention that it is definitely worth watching, okay, because of so many good reasons that you have mentioned. So this is how you write about everything, not simply the nice movies, nice movies, nice. Many students, they just repeat, the movie is excellent. So what is nice, what is excellent, you have to explain. So you might have watched so many movies. So what makes a movie excellent is overall package, right? It's simply not one actor which runs the movie. So it's the acting of all the co-actors, and then the uh, music, then the story, screenplay, direction, and then sometimes there are foreign countries, landscapes which are shown in a nice way, and sometimes let's say the war movie, whether they have, shown the war scenes in a nice way so that, it looks thrilling. So basically, if you're talking about a violent or an action-packed movie, so the scenes should be depicted in the right way. And in case if it's a story, then how nicely that story has been, presented. And then if it's a suspense, so you mentioned that the movie was mysterious and it was a suspense movie till the end, and then you are watching it breathlessly to find out what happens in the end. But then you have to be smart enough not to reveal the suspense, right? So this was about movie, and in the same way we have a book review, but book review is not here. So the same way, like how we write about review, in the same way about movie, in the same way you are expected to write about books in case if we have a book review. So before watching the movie, you have to make a study of relevance of the title, the year of release, and name of scriptwriter, producers, okay, characters. This is what is expected out of you. So simply don't write anything if you're not aware about the information about the name of the actors and the actress and then the director's name. Then while watching the movie, okay, you need to watch the movie attentively. Like many of the time they do something else. Okay, what's the big deal? So you miss important things. So especially if you're writing the review, you should be aware about each and every scene in the movie. Okay, how is the plot, the set design, background, and sometimes the actors are shown in a very glorified way by the designer clothes and so on. So you need to mention all that. And after watching the movie, you need to choose appropriate format, okay, and organize a sequence of the events. Okay, sequence should be followed. Like you cannot simply start with the end and then go on to the beginning. Okay, and the language used to be it has to be decent. So in case if you're writing negative review, you cannot simply use anything that comes to your mind, right? So you have to explain that. Maybe if this would have been there, the movie could have been more interesting. This is how you write something negative, right? So maybe if the songs would have been of less duration, the movie could have been more worth watching. This is another way of writing something negative rather than simply writing it's not worth watching. Okay, so again, the idea is we are checking how good you are in expressing yourself. So, and what is the choice of your words, right? So everything needs to be mentioned. So this was about movie writing, sorry, movie review. And this is again Jungle Book. This is another movie. Okay, I will be providing you with the sample of movie review, and then the question will be there, so you can write about that question and send it to us. And you can see here so many things are mentioned about the movie. So apart from the producer, director, you can mention about the words which were used in the song. So lyricist work, cinematographer, choreographer, set designer, and costume designer, and the makeup, of course, right? Whether the makeup was that sometimes it's too flashy, so you don't, like the way actors are dressed. So everything you can mention. So that was about movie review, and time is also running short. So anything that you want to ask? Vedika, can you turn your video on and show me if you've noted down something? Vedika Wale. Yes, can you show me if you noted down something? All right. Okay. Okay, students, I'll allow you to speak and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, no questions. And the time is up, so we'll end the session, students. And in case if you have any queries, you can also ask me on WhatsApp. Okay, thank you, students.